Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all, and take back the city. Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723 is on approach. We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian Ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
So, check out that view.
Commander, we're here to help.
No! We've already lost too many lightless Guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this moon.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
And Guardian, please, be careful.
I find it hard to believe that that crate was sitting on here the entire time since the Golden Age, which we don't know exactly how long it's been, but it's hundreds of years, if not 1,000, but probably just a couple hundred. And it just so happened to be shifted by the waves and fall off right as I walked by it. Think about that for a minute. I feel like I'm going to end up dying a lot on Titan because of the jumping puzzles, because of the Warlock jump. I want to hear Ghost dialogue when I can't get through here. Or maybe it's when you shoot it. Yeah? I don't know. I took a long time just sitting there trying to figure it out because I didn't realize that you could do that. And because in Destiny 1 you didn't really shoot stuff like that to get through it in areas. So, and Ghost said, just shoot it. I thought that was funny. So, the Hive got quite a bit grosser since Destiny 1. The moon was pretty gross. It got worse and worse. It started with Earth when there was some gross stuff on the ground. The moon, there was the whole underground fortress. The Dreadnought was gross. It was covered in worms and everything. Titan's a lot worse. Not only is there all of this in here, but look at this. There are moving worms all over the surface of everything. And this one just keeps moving in a straight line. Like, how big is this thing? Okay, it does go back. A little bit. And then, I don't know what the deal is with it. But yeah, you can see there's worms all over the place. Some of them actually react when you shoot them. Like that. So there's skeletons here too. And you're walking on all this stuff. So that's when I jumped up here. You can see this huge one here. Touch it. Ew.
What was this place?
The Golden Age cities of Titan were once the pride of humanity. We thought they were abandoned. But I was a fool to think the Hive would not spread this far.
Yeah, I mean, Zavala, the Hive Dreadnought is around Saturn, and Saturn's like, well, this is the moon of Saturn, so Saturn's close.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Show you if I ever get to the right place to see it, but you know what's gonna happen here. All first encounters with the Hive are the same. Start bombarded by Thrall. There are some familiar themes here, but it's also different, which is cool. Like, I don't remember red runes being a thing. These, like, glowing pods are different. See, it just mowed through that one and destroyed it, which is interesting. You see that? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that too. Every once in a while when you kill one in this, I don't know if it's a precision kill that does it, or I think it's just random, they'll drop the symbiotic worm that they've got. Which is, in Destiny 1 they talked more about that, especially on the Dreadnought. The Hives have these, I think Taken King was the first to actually mention it. They have this, like, pact with the worms, this ancient species. And so and their children, all these worm spawn, are inside every single hive.
Okay, Sloan.
And they get bigger as the hive gets bigger.
Copy
So that was them
Keep
flying
pushing
out
forward. Commander,
as they
at
kill,
this
which I think
rate,
is a
we can
nice
start
touch.
planning our counteroffensive.
Gross, but cool.
We'll be outside the city gates in no time.
If it were only that simple.
There's Saturn. There's this picture that before the game came out of Saturn. People are like, "Oh, the Dreadnought's gone. What happened to the Dreadnought?" It's not gone. It's still there. You can see it in the center, and you could little dot right there, and you could see it in the picture too if you zoomed in. If you downloaded the 4K version they made for desktop wallpapers, you could zoom way in, and you could see the Dreadnought's still there. I don't know how many people actually thought the Dreadnought was gone. I just remember I watched a video at the time, someone thought that. The Acolytes look really weird now. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the redesign. The Knights look really cool. Spider Bite requires level 7. It's a pretty cool looking device sidearm. Yeah, not my best decision ever. I was like, I know I could do it. That's my first actual death in the storyline. Oh man. I was hoping to hold off on that longer, but I was being dumb. Doesn't really matter, but lore-wise, my Guardian would have died there for good. That's why you tell entire teams. Get out of my way. Oh, come on, really? Wow. Gonna land in that rift. Shouldn't have popped it down, but it might have saved my life. Who knows? There's one of the knights. They're cool. There are two different types of knights. So these knights are the ones with new guns. That new look has that like scattered kind of horizontal scatter gun thing, which would be really cool if we could have like an exotic that was like that too. I don't think we know all the exotics. I know there was a leak of a lot of them, but that noise again. The worms flying out. I want to show you one at some point. They look exactly like they did in the Taken King. Nothing too special there. They do die shortly after coming out of the... I don't know, I guess it's because they broke the symbiosis or something.
Think
I
what
don't know.
spell the Hive were casting back there. We should talk to Eris Morn. She would know which Hive god they were communing with.
No one has seen Eris, or Ikora, or Cade since the city fell.
It was underpowered when I got here last time too with my hunter. It's because you're supposed to get here at a lower light level, so... I guess it just wants you to have a grenade launcher though, so...
There's the control center.
Clear the area so we can move in.
This is interesting lore right here, listen to this.
A fallen antenna. The fallen houses each used to have their own unique encryption, but now the codes they're using are all variants of the House of Kings.
There's a worm. Pretty big, huh? Makes you wonder how big they are in like the big hive. But a large portion of the hive is taken up by that, and it's fed by killing things. I think maybe they always show up with precision kills. I didn't realize that before, but it seems like when I get a precision kill, they lose their worm. Yep, there's one on the ground. I got a precision kill. Let's keep testing that theory, shall we? Oh, I guys have that weird ability now. Yep, worm. And I died for that experiment, but that's fine. So there's the experiment. If you get a precision kill and the hive like blows up like that, it thrusts their worm out of them. So there should be one there too. Yep. That's cool. I wonder if you stand over one of those as it detonates, if it actually hurts you. And I want to see if they all do it. Let's try it on this knight. Like, if knights do it too.
We made it, Sloan.
Perfect.
Looks like maybe not.
Recon the perimeter before you move on the
Cool
control
looking
center.
helmet. Might just be Thrall and Acolytes. Yeah, the first time I did this, I got lost because I couldn't find a way into this building. They said to recon the building, and it took me a while to figure out what I was doing. But I think that just means they I think if there's one complaint to be made, whoever designed, I mean there's more than one that could be made, but I think whoever at Bungie placed these markers, or designed the marker system, I mean it could have been done better.
So it looks like we're standing in some kind of hive breeding ground.
Take it out.
Did I can't tell when they're shooting at me if that actually hurt me. For science. No worms from the night. I guess it's just the worm's too big and they don't want to create a new model for it. I don't know.
We cleared the nest. Heading to the control center now.
Well done. Sweep the perimeter and we'll move in on your signal.
Ah, there was a worm from the night. That was just not a good precision kill that time. Or maybe it's not every time, just it happens a lot. That looked like a precision kill too. It knows I'm doing it for science now and doesn't want to give me anything for science. I mean, it's possible it's not for precision kills even. It could just be happening a lot. Because I'm getting a lot of precision kills. Like, the way to tell that is to not get precision kills. But testing 1, 2. Nope, you don't take any damage from it. It'd be interesting if you took damage from it, because it would add an extra element to it. It flies out, and you have to be aware of it. I don't know. I'm all for things not making me take damage, but it would be interesting if it did. I know that guy didn't have a shield either, I just felt like using this. That's the good thing about having 2 primary slots, is you can cycle between them as is beneficial. Oh, come on, he juked me. Oh, that was for the mine. Oh well. Oh, I can't revive you. Pay more attention.
Sloan, Commander, it's done.
Copy that. Zavala and I are inbound. We're approaching the landing platform. Get up here and take a bow.